you all for being here. Please wave to the camera. So today I'll be doing a persuasive presentation on why all buildings within the US should be built using sustainable and energy efficient features. So imagine you move into a home that has reduced utility bills, is resilient during natural disasters, and reduces your carbon footprint. That sounds amazing, right?
Yes.
Exactly. Now I want you to also imagine if every building was built and designed with those features in mind. Wouldn't that be great? Exactly. So as a student at FGCU, I'm currently taking a sustainable real estate course. In this class, I learned how building designs affects operating costs, climate resilience, and overall sustainability. This course has made me intrigued to do research and this presentation on energy efficiency and sustainable buildings. Through my coursework and research from the U.S. Department of Energy, the EPA, and the U.S. Green Building Council, as well as my class PowerPoints, I learned that energy efficient and sustainable buildings provide both environmental and economic benefits. All new buildings should be energy efficient and sustainable because they reduce environmental impact, lower long-term costs, and improve climate resilience. In this presentation, I will discuss the problems associated with energy inefficient buildings, solutions to curb the construction of them, as well as the benefits of them. So I'm going to outline the problems of them. So buildings are one of the largest consumers of energy in the U.S. According to the U.S. Department of Energy, buildings consume 75% of electricity, and 40% of total energy used in the U.S. My sustainable real estate course elaborates that buildings generate 30% of greenhouse gases. That's pretty bad, right? Exactly. Problem number 2. Inefficient buildings cause higher utility costs for investors and tenants, as well as increase the long-term operating costs. Improving the energy efficiency of buildings will be critical to lowering the energy costs. And lastly, energy inefficient buildings can cause communities to face climate risk. The EPA states that consideration of risk from natural disasters is another important and related component of green building. Solutions. There are a range of solutions to curb the construction of inefficient and unsustainable buildings. Number 1, require all new buildings to meet energy efficiency and sustainability standards. New construction should have high efficiency HVAC systems, LED lighting, and low flow fixtures and appliances. Number 2, incorporate renewable energy systems such as solar panels and underground utilities. Renewable energy systems such as solar panels can be placed on the rooftops to provide reliable electricity, while the underground utilities can be included during the initial construction. And number 3, new buildings should be mandated to attain green certifications from LEED and Energy Star. These certifications conduct sustainability and efficiency screens, utilizing a points-based system for energy performance, water, and waste. Benefits of these solutions. So these solutions that I have outlined can have real benefits within our communities. The U.S. Green Building Council states that green buildings help reduce carbon, water, energy, and waste. The U.S. Department of Energy reviewed 22 LEED certified buildings managed by the EPA and found that carbon dioxide emissions were 34% lower, and they consumed 25% less energy and 11% less water, and diverted more than 80 million tons of waste from landfills. Energy efficient and sustainable buildings reduce climate risk and the impact of natural disasters. For example, Babcock Ranch remained unaffected from Hurricane Ian, whereas in Northeast Fort Myers, 119 people were killed, buildings destroyed, and an estimated damage cost of over $210 billion. Lastly, energy efficient and sustainable buildings save money and reduce buildings' long-term operating costs. According to the U.S. Green Building Council, green buildings reduce day-to-day costs year over year. LEED certified buildings have reported almost 20% lower costs compared to typical commercial buildings. The buildings we construct today will shape our impact on climate change for years to come. By requiring all new buildings to be energy efficient and sustainable, we can make a real difference in our communities. We can make a huge impact on climate change and the impact on the effect of climate change on us. Today, I discussed why all new buildings should be required to be energy efficient and sustainably built. Inefficient buildings contribute a lot to greenhouse gases, rising costs, and climate risk. But this can be addressed by requiring energy efficient features, green certifications, and by using renewable energy systems. All new buildings should be energy efficient and sustainable because they reduce the environmental impact, lower long-term costs, and improve climate resilience. The next time you buy or rent a property, please consider whether it has been built with sustainable, energy efficient features and is green certified. This can make a huge difference and lead investors and builders to create buildings that are up to sustainable green standards.